Well, hey everybody. Oh, it's old Pops back. Listen, what a weekend. I mean, football, all that, just wow, crazy stuff happening. So this is what we're gonna do. I have not had a chance to catch up on basketball enough this week. I've got to get caught up on basketball, and I know we've got uh, NCAA volleyball going too. I've got to get caught up on that as well. So I will look at those, and we will get caught up on those next week. Right now, though, let's get caught up on the NCAA football because everything is coming down to projections now, and we've got some stuff projected. And I looked through everything, AP and CBS Sports and ESPN Sports and what have you, and they're all just about the same on these. So we went with this one, and we're going to look at it here. And I'd love to know what y'all's predictions are. If you think they hold up to the same thing that we've got here, great. If you don't, let me know where you think things stand, because I'm going to let you know where I think things stand as we go through this here. NFL. I think the Lions have pretty much wrapped it up. They're going to be in the playoffs. There's no doubt about it. And I think everybody else is a toss-up right now, except maybe Kansas City. I think Kansas City will get in, no doubt. But I think everybody else is pretty much a toss-up right now. I think there's a lot of teams out there that have to win at least their next probably 3 games to get in, or they're going to be sitting on the bubble waiting for, this to happen, that to happen. If this team loses, then, or this team wins, whatever. So, but let's see where college stands right now. We got the top 12 that they're looking at right now, that they think are going to be in, okay? Got Oregon, the projected Big Ten champion. I think there's almost zero doubt about that. They'd have to lose big, right, to be out. And I mean lose big. Texas projected, SEC championship or champion. I can see that. Definitely see that. Again, unless they lose big, and I don't see that happening either. SMU predicted ACC championship. That's a shocker. That's a shocker. But I agree with it because they're playing extremely good ball right now. Boise State projected Mountain West champion. I can see that as well. And then Arizona State, the projected Big 12 champion, but they're all the way down at number 12. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not, at number 5 if they're picking them as the, Big 12 champion. So, and then at number 5, you got Penn State, number 6, Notre Dame, number 7, Georgia, 8, Ohio State, 9, Tennessee, 10, Indiana, 11, Alabama, and then 12, Arizona State. I don't think Georgia helped their chances any at all with that win over Georgia Tech. Now, why do I say that? I'm not putting Georgia down, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I don't think they helped their chances any with an 8 overtime game against an unranked. They should have won that handily if they're the team they're cracked up to be. And they didn't look like it to me. Just a personal opinion, but they didn't look like it to me. I think they're going to fall lower. My personal opinion. Penn State, yep, they look good. Notre Dame looks pretty good. Ohio State, of course. Ohio State might actually move up to 5. That could be as well. Tennessee, looking good. Indiana, yep. Alabama's been on and off this year, right? They've looked good. They've looked terrible. I think they're they've got to get it together or, I don't see them being in the running for this thing. Now, the bubble watch after week 14. Ole Miss at 9-3, South Carolina at 9-3. Miami at 10-2, Clemson at 9-3, and Iowa State at 10-2. And other G5 teams in the mix: Army, Western Kentucky, Marshall, Ohio, and UNLV. Well, Army I can definitely see being in the mix. Boise State I can see in the mix. Definitely. I can definitely see those two in the mix. So that's going to be a wild one to see who gets in. Because if any of these teams up here, right, fall lower, that puts some of these teams in. And that could be interesting to see this week. Now, we got the first round playoffs. Matchups will take place December 20th and 21st. Okay, let's see what they're thinking here. They're saying number 5, Penn State versus number 12, Arizona State. That's feasible. Number 6, Notre Dame at number 11, Alabama. Yeah, I can see that one too. Number 7, Georgia at number 10, Indiana. Let's see, Georgia and Indiana both. Like I said, I don't think that helped Georgia's stock any, and I don't think Indiana's helped their stock any because they've looked great, and then they've looked, washy. So that one could definitely change, I think. Ohio State at Tennessee. Number 8, Ohio State. Number 9, Tennessee. I can see that one too. And I actually see Tennessee pulling that one if they play like Tennessee's, played last weekend. So let's see where we go from there. All right. And then they're saying quarterfinals. The Fiesta Bowl, December 31st, they're projecting Boise State and Penn State. Possibility. Peach Bowl projecting SMU at Notre Dame. That's possible as well. Very possible. Rose Bowl projection, Oregon at Ohio State. That's feasible. And then the Sugar Bowl projection is Texas at Georgia. Well, Texas will beat Georgia, no doubt, the way they're playing right now. Unless Georgia plays like A1 football, right? And I think that's the same with Ohio State. In order to beat Oregon right now, they're going to have to be on top of their game, and that's just what it is. Okay, let's see what they got for the semifinals that they're projecting. Orange Bowl, January 9th, they're projecting Texas and Notre Dame. Okay. And then the Cotton Bowl on January 10th, they're projecting Oregon at Penn State. I could see that. I could see both of those if all the teams play up to their potential and what they should be playing this year. And then the National Championship, January 20th in Atlanta, they're projecting Oregon at Texas. And that could be a feasible game, definitely. And that'd be a heck of a game right now, too, with the way those two teams are playing. That'd be a heck of a game. So, let me know what you think, y'all. And we will see where it lands at when all this plays out. Now, we'll have to look at where everything sets next week after everything is said and done and the final rankings come out and the, path comes out. So we'll be looking at that to see and find out what we got. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think these are right If you think somebody else is going to be in, what have you. Because I think there's still chances, as I said, way up here. I think there's still a chance for especially Boise State and Army to be in this thing. If some of these teams fall further than what they're expecting. You know what I mean? Like Indiana and Georgia. And possibly even Alabama. I don't know. Alabama had a good win last week, so I don't know. But, we'll just have to wait and see what comes out of this next week, and then we'll get to it, and we'll find out. We'll see what everybody thinks once they release everything. So, thank y'all for being with us. Listen, if there's more you want to see, there's more you want us to talk about, we will get to it. Happy to do it. And, of course, we'll look at the NFL, and we're going to look at basketball all around, and we're going to look at volleyball and see what's going on there. So, all right, we'll be back next week with a couple of good shows. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. This is Old Pops. We are out.